I got a lot I need to talk about. Don't really know where to begin. So I guess I'll start with the thing that makes me feel the worst because I feel so guilty because here I am again doing something I said I wasn't going to do. But I need to close the business. Well, actually, I'm restructuring the business and I'm getting rid of the bulk and private label program, which I feel really, really bad about because I told you guys I wasn't going to do this again after I did it last year, and here we are. But I literally need to do it for my health, and I'll talk more about that here in a minute. But let's talk about what the business is going to look like. So I'm getting rid of the bulk and private label program, but you are going to be able to purchase all those formulas that I sell in bulk and private label so you can still continue making them and selling them under your business. You're going to have to make them yourself. You can't buy them pre-made, but you still will be able to sell them under your business as long as you purchase the formula and make them yourself. I physically cannot keep doing this anymore, so I have to end the bulk and private label program. As for all the retail items, I'm probably going to get rid of most of those, if not all. I might still sell some physical products, but it won't be here for a while. I need to take some time away from my business to recover my health. So that won't be for a bit. And if I do start selling physical products again, I think it's going to be like lip scrubs, body scrubs, and then maybe periodically some products I make on my channel, I might sell on my website as well. Because I do really love my business. I like the idea of making things and selling them. So I still want to do some kind of like making and selling on my website, but at nowhere near at the level I'm doing now. I can't be moving that much product. I physically can't do it anymore. So I also do have other ideas for my business for the future, but those are things that I might not do for maybe a year or longer. So I'm not going to talk about those yet, but there definitely is like a life for my business in the future. I have plans for it, but I can no longer do bulk and private label, and I won't be selling physical products for a bit, maybe. I don't know. I might be having some sales here soon to just like clear out my inventory. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I basically just need to put a stop to this bulk and private label for now so I can get some more time and strength and less pain so I can do everything else. Let's talk about the pain I'm dealing with. I got diagnosed with carpal tunnel, I think in February. And for some reason, every time I record this video, I've sat here and explained to you guys the entire story of what I went through, like what I dealt with, like how I had this strange bruising, and then all of a sudden I couldn't use my entire arm, then I couldn't use my left arm, and then I was like, you know what, that's not even important. That's taking up like 10 minutes of the video. Why am I explaining to you guys the process of finding out I have carpal tunnel? I don't know why I'm explaining this. But basically, the point I want to get across, I think, with that rant is that none of the doctors were helpful at all with my carpal tunnel. When I first realized I had carpal tunnel, I didn't really know what it was. I just knew I was in so much pain I couldn't use my arms. And I went to the doctor and they were like, yeah, it's carpal tunnel. They didn't tell me anything. I was like, so I just keep working in this pain? And they go, yeah, just keep working through the pain. So in my mind, all I thought was, I am in pain now. I can't use my arms. This is just my entire life. And I just continuously work through the pain. They didn't tell me to take a week off. They mentioned physical therapy. They didn't tell me how I go about getting it. I still don't know how I go about getting physical therapy. I guess I need to do research on that. But they were not helpful at all. And then when I mentioned it on Instagram that I had carpal tunnel, so many of you guys reached out and said you also have it. And literally my mind is blown by how many people have carpal tunnel because this is so painful to me. I don't understand how everybody else is also dealing with this carpal tunnel because I literally thought I was going to have to close my entire business. I thought I was going to have to stop my YouTube channel because I was in so much pain and nobody told me the pain was going to go away. They all just told me to keep working. And then when I went to you guys were all like, take the time off, take a week off, do some exercises. The pain will go away. The pain comes and then it goes and then it comes and it goes. And you guys reassured me so much. So seriously, thank you so much for all the advice you gave me on this carpal tunnel. Sleeping with the splints has been game changing. Using heat has been game changing. The doctor recommended ice for some reason. So using heat, game changing. And now I don't have health insurance. So I got to figure that out. But yeah, now I don't even have insurance. So I can't even go to the doctor if I wanted to because it'd be really expensive. So I got to figure that out. But yeah, I kind of spiraled into a depression when I found out I was diagnosed because I thought I wasn't going to be able to do my job anymore. And I have worked my butt off to achieve where I'm at. I mean, if you guys watched my video on why I closed my Etsy shop that I posted last year, I talked about how I basically broke myself to grow my YouTube channel. I couldn't really have like a social life. I had to work like 7 days a week, all day, every day to grow to this point. And like, I started thinking how I like worked myself so hard that I gave myself a physical injury, being in the carpal tunnel. And now I'm at this point where I can't even like reap the benefits of what I achieved because I'm in so much pain now. That's what I thought. Until finally I took a step back. I took a week off. I realized the pain got a little bit better. And I realized I could still do this. I just need to be slower, take my time. I think that's the same thing as slow, and restructure things. And that big main thing I need to do is get rid of the bulk and private label. It hurts so bad to not only edit videos, reply to messages, text on my phone, edit videos on my phone, scroll social media. It also hurts to formulate. Mixing, twisting on caps, pouring, it is all so painful. I did a lot of formulating last week and the week before, and my entire arm and shoulder has been in so much pain. Like the most pain I've been in since like the initial carpal tunnel. Because like when I first got it, obviously I couldn't use both my arms at all. From here down, all hurts. And then finally, after I took a week off and I got on steroids, it got better. And then like every time I go to like edit or on the computer, the pain kind of is just like all up in here, all up in here. But then when I formulate, it's this, that, and then all of this will hurt when I formulate. And pouring and picking, oh, it's all so painful. And I literally cannot do my daily job being in that much pain anymore. I just like can't believe how many of you guys also deal with carpal tunnel, and my heart goes out to all of you guys who are dealing with chronic pain or chronic illnesses, because this is obviously the first chronic issue I've ever had to deal with. And yeah, it's definitely been hard to deal with. But I know putting my health first, just making my work life simpler will be so much easier. This carpal tunnel is like the universe saying, hey, Tara, you need to slow down and like do life instead of just doing work all the time. Like that's what I'm trying to tell myself. So I'm trying to see it as like, I don't know, a positive instead of a negative. Like I've definitely moved away through the mindset of being like depressed about the carpal tunnel, because like I've realized so many other people deal with it. So I'm just like, all right, Tara, this is just life. You get injuries, you get issues that come along that you just have to deal with. So you need to restructure your life to work around that issue. So that's what I'm doing. And that is getting rid of the business. So sorry, but well, I guess getting rid of the bulk and private label, because the business is still there. I'm still going to be doing taxes for my business. I'm still going to be like selling formulas under my business's name and website and stuff. So I don't know. That's basically what's happening there. That's why I haven't been posting as much on YouTube. I just have been in a lot of pain for my carpal tunnel. I haven't literally physically been able to edit. I don't know. What's your carpal tunnel like? Let me know. You got any advice? But yeah, that's why I really haven't been posting much on YouTube lately, why I haven't been posting on social media. It's just painful for me to do my job. And obviously the business has been getting priority because people purchase those products. So I need to do that. And by the time I'm done with that, I'm in too much pain to get on my phone, edit Instagram reels, write captions, I don't know, do any of that stuff. I also feel like I've been neglecting my Patreon because I always have like 30 plus messages on there to reply to daily, and I end up having to type out a lot to them, and then I'm just in so much pain the rest of the day afterwards. So enough about the negatives. Let's talk about the positives. Overall, I am extremely happy with where I am in my career. You know, even getting rid of the business, just the YouTube itself, my Patreon, my social media presence, I am just so happy with it. It is a dream job. I'm pretty sure I've said this before, but I've always been an internet kid. I had a computer in my bedroom for as long as I can remember. I think I got a computer in my bedroom at like the age of 12. Like I've always lived on the internet, and the fact that like the internet is literally my job now is a dream come true. I couldn't ask for anything more. So I am so happy with my job. I can't thank you guys enough for getting me to this place. I hope you guys will continuously be with me for however long this goes on, which I don't have any plans on quitting. I'm just really happy with the community I've created on the internet. And obviously, I would be so happy if I reached 1 million subscribers one day. And obviously, that is what I'll be working towards once I get the business fully closed down and not fully closed down, but you know what I mean. Physical products closed down. I will have all the time and energy to focus on YouTube full time, 100%. I'm so excited for this. I always have so many YouTube video ideas that I never get to create because I don't get the time. And then time just goes by and I get bored of the idea and the video never gets created. Well, guess what? Now those videos will be able to get created. Dude, I remember when I used to post 3 times a week. That's crazy. Yeah, the videos were a lot shorter and worse quality, so I probably won't be able to do that anymore. But I'm just so excited to have more free time to do other things I want to do. But yeah, I realize I'm not going to be young forever. I need to make money without working myself to the bone. And, yeah, YouTube is the better option than my business. Business, you got to work myself to the bone. And, actually that reminds me of something else that you guys commonly say to me, like, Tara, why don't you just get some employees to help run your business? And yeah, I could do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want that responsibility. And I don't think this was something I thought of when I first decided to open the business. When I first opened it, I had a dream of having a warehouse, a workshop, employees. Like, that was a dream of mine. That's not a dream of mine anymore. I don't want that. I really just want my YouTube channel. That's all I want. I don't really care about my business growing at all. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I quit advertising it. I don't really care about getting sales. The moment I realized I wasn't getting excited when I got sales anymore was when I was like, Tara, you got to do something. You can't keep doing this business if it's not making you excited anymore. I don't know. And back to the whole employee thing. My business doesn't make enough money to pay people a living wage. I would have to pay them minimum wage. And my morals do not allow that. If I have any employees, I would want to at least pay them $15 an hour, which that still isn't enough to live off comfortably. But would be the minimum, and I wouldn't be able to afford paying all these people $15 an hour. So yeah, I'm not going to do it if I can't afford it. But I mean, even if I did decide to pay a minimum wage, I don't want employees. I don't want to be a boss. I don't want this weight. That is a lot of pressure. I would have to continuously be growing my YouTube channel to grow my business, to make enough sales so I can pay my employees. Like, it would just be a downward spiral of it would just cause me to spiral and be in a depression. And I know it. And I do not want all of that responsibility. The only thing I'd really be interested in is like paying people like here and there to do work. I know a lot of you guys also suggest I should get an editor because of my carpal tunnel. And you know what? That's something I am thinking of. But here's the thing. I don't know how to go about it. Like, how do I hand someone footage and tell them to edit it? How do they know what order it goes in? How do they know what's going on? Like, I just don't understand. And then like, when I sit down and record these sit down videos, I will ramble for about like 10 minutes and then be like, oh, wow, that was a ramble. So then I'll just say the entire thing again. That took me 10 minutes to say, but I'll say it in like a minute because I'm like, well, why did I do that? Why did I ramble? Let me say it again, but shortened version. How will they know to edit that out? How will they know? I don't know. I don't know how having an editor works. Like, I don't know. Whatever. So that's why I don't have an editor. I need to figure that out. There's just a lot I need to figure out that I haven't had time to figure out because I don't have time. But yeah, so I don't know. I think that's everything I wanted to say. Probably not. There was probably a lot I missed. Because I had to re-record this video like 5 times because every time I did it, I just kept ranting and then I would lose my train of thought and I don't know what I said and then I would realize that I don't even know if I said what I was planning on saying. I just ended up rambling and ranting and I lost track of what I was talking about and I need to re-record the video again. But yeah, that's about it. Business is getting restructured. Bulk and private label will be gone, but you'll be able to buy the formulas and still make them. I'm getting rid of physical product. I'll be selling some physical product in the near future, not sure what. I also might do periodic, like temporary drops of limited edition items. And I'm going to be focusing full-time on YouTube and Patreon. And I have carpal tunnel now, so it hurts when I do anything with my hands. Yeah, that's about it. So I don't know, leave your comments. But yeah, so that's the video. I don't know why this is so hard for me to record. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't even know how to end the video. I'm just rambling, so I'm gonna go. Okay, bye.
In the motions, I've been consumed by the wrath of time, like I'm frozen. I'm shattered in this life. It's still the path that I've chosen, because I've had a vision. Now I'm on a mission to find myself with music and find someone to listen.